-45. Range ready. Data check. Range safety arm light on. Affirmative. Range ready. Ready. Water system ready. Affirmative. I have a set complete light. Lock tanking secured. Lock tanking secured. T-minus 27 seconds and counting. All reporters delivered.
Hi, I'm Gibson.
And I'm Winslow.
And we're from the San River Middle School Team Press, and today we're here with
MAGDALENA.
Chris.
Isabella.
So, the My Hero mission statement is really to use technology and media to change the world. What do you hope people will get from this film?
From this film, I hope that people can recognize and see that the power of the imagination of kids and the potential that they have to dream and come up with really big ideas.
Yeah, me too. I think it really illustrates, what imagination does for us, and as adults, how we kind of lose touch with that, and the idea of reconnecting with our inner child.
Me too.
Who do you hope can see this film?
The biggest audience it could possibly get. I mean, I guess. I don't know, youth, adults, anyone who can see it, I'd be grateful for them to see it. Anyone who can connect with it.
Yeah, me too. I think it's, we tried to make it a universal film for young and old and any audience, so we'd like to see as many people as possible, come out to view it.
Everyone in the whole world.
There we go.
One of the themes of our school year is larger voices calling. Was there a larger voice that called you to make the film and throughout the process?
As far as inspiration or
Sure, yeah.
I guess reflecting on my kind of inner child, just going back and seeing who I was as a kid and trying to put myself in those shoes again was something that really inspired me to try to reconnect with that person and reconnect with that personality. That was the most motivating factor, I guess.
Well, I'd say the larger voice for me was an inner voice, the inner child that, that we all have. It's always something that we want to do, to build a fort or to build a spaceship or to go to the moon or whatever. So I think that was kind of the larger, kind of voice that came down was, from within.
I thought it was a great idea for a story. What was the inspiration behind the story?
The inspiration was revisiting how one was as a kid. So I try to think back and revisit what did I enjoy the most when I was a kid, and and I think making forts is a very universal game we all played, no matter what background, no matter what gender, if you're a boy or girl. That was the most universal thing that we all did as kids, and that place was so huge to us when we were little. We were in there, but it was just that's where we wanted to be, and it was eternal. It seemed really big, yet it was so small and so tiny, but to us it was really important. So that was what I did to inspire me. That was revisit that.
Yeah, I agree with that. Also, as now that we are filmmakers and we kind of have this newfound opportunity, we've figured, let's take it a step further. Let's actually have her go to the moon. The things that we wanted to do or we dreamed of doing or we, thought we could never do as kids, now let's do it through the power of cinema. Let's make it happen. So that's kind of the inspiration, is just taking it one step further.
I agree. And Isabella was, who brought all of that to life.
Yeah, she
brought
was our
a whole different element
and
to that. I mean, she was, the first person who can, contribute to all of this. So we were very grateful to have her there.
Another theme of our school is go with gratitude. Before we go, is there anybody you'd like to thank for making of the film?
Well, everyone who was in our cast and crew. Obviously, I'd like to thank Isabella, who made it all possible, and just the help of our friends and family who were close and helped us and supported us, and my professors and our school. All of that was very helpful. So I'm very grateful for them and for these
same
people.
thing. I agree. All those people and made it happen.
Great. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Isabella!